Hi, it's April with Creative Paper Crafts. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to be making this cute, easy, sweet treat pocket using this envelope punch board, and as you can see, it just fits a cute little Hershey's bar in there. Isn't it sweet? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Instructions are over here. We're going to be using B&T paper that is 4.5 by 4.5. You can choose, whichever side you'd like. And then you're going to get your envelope punch board out. And again, you can get this at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure if Joann's carries it, but go ahead and use a coupon. It's super cheap. Amazon also has them. So it also comes with its own bone folder and I guess little scoring stylus that you can call it at the very end here. What you're going to do is just take your paper, choose which side you want, and then let's go ahead and get started. You're going to score and punch starting at 1 7/8. So we go to 1 7/8 and punch and score. Then we're not going to worry about any of this. We're just going to be lining up this line with this little guide right here. So line up the line, punch, and score. Line up the line again, whoop. Punch, and score, and line up the line. And this time we are not going to score, so just go ahead and forget that. Okay, this is going to be the top because there is no score line right here, so it's going to be nice and straight. This is going to be the outside pattern and this is going to be the inside pattern. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. So whatever you want to be the inside, that's what's going to be face up. Okay, so go ahead and round this corner and this corner, just using the envelope punch board. And you don't need to worry about rounding these. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Now you can use your own bone folder or you can use the one that came with. I like to use this one, made by Close to My Heart. And I am just going to press down. And to be honest, you don't really even need to use your bone folder on this one because the candy is thick enough that it's going to push it up here a little bit. So anyway, okay. Now you're going to take a glue dot. Let's see. Okay, just going to use my tip here. Take a glue dot. Oops, there we go. And place it right under there. And give it a little push. Get another glue dot. Place it right under here. And again, just a little push. And then you're going to make sure your little treat bar fits. And it fits just fine. Now let's go ahead and decorate it. I am using this stamp set. It's from the Artbooking collection. And it's just this little sweet. I think people really forget to use these stamp sets sometimes because they come with the Cricut collection, but honestly, I love them. They are really awesome. Okay, go ahead and get out your block and your ink. I am using a 2 by 3.5 block from Close to My Heart. And then the ink that I'm using is Poppy because that's the color of that. And again, I am using the Pigment inks because Poppy is not a color that I currently have in the regular stamp sets. And you know me, I like Pigment ink just a little bit better. Alright, so go ahead, whoops, and ink up your stamp. I guess that's the only drawback to these little ones is you have to kind of sit here and tap, tap, tap until it's on there. Okay, I'm going to line it up the best that I can and press it down and back up. And then it says sweet. Okay. I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. Now, let's go ahead and cut this out. Now this paper, I chose to use Colonial white instead of White Daisy, only because I think that it matches this a little bit better. In the sample, I used White Daisy because of the swans. The swans in the background are white. So anyway, that's my method. All right, it is still a little bit wet, so we're going to be careful here. And just go ahead and cut around that. And this is just a perfect, quick little treat that you can give to somebody. Oh, that's not quite straight. There we go. Okay. Now I'm trying to decide if I want to just dovetail it or I'm going to try it. So I got this punch, EK Success Punch from Joann's, only because it was on sale. And I've seen people use like square punches to dovetail, so let's see how it works. If it looks good or if it looks kind of silly. Sorry, I had to kind of get it lined up. It did an okay job. I probably wouldn't use it on this one specifically because I guess this is a lot less sharp, I guess you could call it, than this one, but let's go ahead and finish it off since we already started here. Okay, and line it up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to see. Ooh, that's not going to be straight. Okay, major fail, but we're just going to move on because this is a homemade treat, right? Okay, let's go ahead and stick this on. I am just going to pop it up using some dimensional tape. All right. It should be dry by now, I hope. Hope I'm not smearing it. Okay. Let's get that out of the way and just go ahead and put it right on there. Now, I always like to bling mine up just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell with this one, but it's got a little bit of the shimmer brush on it. Is that working very well? Anyway, you can just trust me. It has the shimmer brush on it. So I'm just going to take my shimmer brush and do a little outline of the letters that say sweet. And this is done. How easy was that? So, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for stopping by.